Hello my friends, and welcome back to Yogarobix Part 2, Day 5. We're going to begin in a nice comfortable seat. Cross at the ankles or half lotus, whatever you prefer. Just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders down away from your ears, nice long straight spine, crown of the head pulling upward. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take a few breaths just to become present on the mat and leave everything else off of the mat. Let's take a deep breath in and empty out your exhale. 2 more breaths just like that. One more time. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Bring the left hand behind you. Grab that wrist with your right hand and just give it a small pull. Bring the right arm around, grab that wrist and give it a little pull. We're going to bring the right hand out. Bring the left arm over the left ear, pushing down through both sits bones. You can look up towards the sky. And we're going to round it through, coming over to the other side. Take a breath here. Round it through. Take it over to the right side. Open that chest. Take a breath. Round it through one more time. And take a breath. Coming up through center. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls. And reverse. Lifting the arms up overhead. Take an inhale. And exhale, twist over to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Take a deep breath here. And come back through center. We're going to twist it right over to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Take a deep breath here. And let's bring the right foot in, left foot out. Sitting up nice and tall. Walk those hands forward. And you can lower your forehead to the ground or keep your neck in line with the spine. And let's walk it back up. Let's switch the legs. Left comes in, right comes out, and we begin to walk forward. Forehead reaches to the ground. If not, keep it in line with the spine. And let's walk it on up. Coming onto our side, our left side, we're going to bring the right foot in front, flat, and the left foot we're going to put just on the outside of that foot, the side of that foot. There's a small bend in both knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift our hips. As we do that, our legs will straighten and we bring that right arm over right ear. And then we bring it right back down. Kind of awkward, but you'll get used to it. Bring it back up. And bring it down. And up. Down. One more time. Let's take it to the other side. It's like a Pilates move. Thought we would switch it up today a little bit. So we're going to bring the left foot in front this time, flat. The right foot comes behind on its side. Small bend in both knees. Right hand comes to the mat. We're kind of on the side of that hip. And we're going to lift and straighten the legs and lower. Lift, straighten the legs, bring that arm overhead and lower. Lift, straighten. It's kind of hard to hold yourself up and lower. One more time. And lower. Let's come right into gate pose. If you want to fold your mat over to cushion your knees, I suggest it. Bringing the left leg flat, foot flat on the mat. Right leg comes out long. If you have a block and you need a little bit of height, I suggest putting a block over to the left so you can lean on that block. If you do not have a block, you can lean on your fingertips. We're going to stretch it over to the left here. Nice long line from fingertips to toes. And from here, we're going to lift knee to elbow and bring it out. Knee to elbow. Bring it out. Knee to elbow. Bring it out. One more time. And bring it in. Excuse me. No, I do not have coronavirus. We're going to straighten out the left arm over, left leg's out long now. Nice long line from fingertips to the toes. Taking it to the other side this time. Take a breath here. Again, if you want to use that block over on the right side to give you some height, go for it. Otherwise, knee to elbow, straighten. Knee to elbow, straighten. Knee to elbow, straighten. One more time. And we lower. Go ahead and unravel your mat. Move the block to the side. And let's come into our tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, widen those fingers, lift the belly button towards the lift the belly button towards the spine. I was going to say lift the belly button towards the belly button. Anyways. All right, where were we? Let's come right into a plank. And we're going to bring right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. And breathe as you do this. Drop those knees down, sit back. Regular child's pose. Forehead can come to the mat. Take a breath here. And let's slowly roll it up. Bring the forearms to the mat so that elbows are under shoulders. The knees are still under the hips. And we're going to lift the right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to pulse. Bring it down, take it to the other side, lift the left leg. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale to pulse. Bring it down. Come on up to those hands. Curl those toes. Paddle those feet. Take a deep breath. Stretch through the backs of those legs and calves, ankles, heels. Take some deep breaths. We're going to straighten that spine, tuck that tailbone up towards the sky. And on your next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Right knee to right elbow. Right knee to left elbow. Right elbow. Left elbow. Bring it back up, three-legged dog. Inhale, and we're going to exhale. Bring it forward. Give yourself some height. Step it up. Lower down on that back leg. Slowly begin to rise up. Deep breath in. Exhale, place your right hand on the inside of that right foot. Bring that left arm over left ear. Take a deep breath here. Really open that chest up. And we're going to switch hands. Twist the right arm up towards the sky this time. Take a deep breath here. And let's frame that front foot. Hop up on the back foot. Slide that leg back. Come into your plank. We're going to do a couple hip dips. Just a couple. You can either drop down to your knees, come to your forearms, and then lift those knees back up and do your hip dips. You don't need to bring your hip all the way down, but almost to the ground, and then lift. You can also do it from high plank. We're going to do 4. Come through center, dip, center, dip, center, dip, center. Come right back up to your downward dog. You could have done both. You could have done the forearm plank and the high plank hip dips. It's up to you. Coming back into our downward dog, tailbone towards the sky. Nice long spine. Left leg comes high. Breathe in. And exhale. Left knee to left elbow. Right elbow. Left. Right. Coming right back up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that knee to chest. Give yourself some height and step it up. Lower down. Arms come up. Take a breath here. We're going to bring the left hand on the inside of that left foot. Right arm comes over that ear. Open that chest. Take a breath here. And let's switch hands. Now right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Twisting. Take a deep breath. And frame that front foot. Pop up on the back foot. Slide that leg back. Drop the knees down. Lift the heels. We're going to bring chest and chin to the mat. Drop those feet down. Take a breath here. And let's slide it up. Cobra. Straightening through those elbows. Knees are on the mat. Melt back down. Chin to mat. We're going to straighten those elbows. Inhale. Exhale to melt back down. Chin to mat. Straighten those elbows. Inhale. Exhale, melt it down. Chin to mat. On your belly now. We're going to bring arms out in front. Legs out long. And we're going to lift everything and then lower. So you want to inhale, tighten that core, and exhale to lift and lower. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in, tighten that core, lift that belly button, exhale, lift, and lower. Hands come under, curl those toes, hands are right under your shoulders, come right to your downward dog. Pedal those feet. Breathing. On your next breath in, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, come through the center. We're going to draw a square. One more square. Come right back up to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw your square with your knee. 2 times. Come right back up, breathe in. And exhale, we're going to step it up. Bring both hands on the inside of that foot. And we're going to turn and lower that back foot. Lift that left arm to the sky and bring it over that ear, keeping that chest open. You can pop up on your fingertips here. Excuse me, you can use your block here if you need a little bit of height. And let's cartwheel right into warrior, peaceful warrior. And come back to your warrior two. We're going to straighten on that front leg and bend. Straighten and bend. Begin to marry the breath with the movement. Keeping that leg straight, coming right into your triangle. We're going to reach forward, tip into your triangle, opening that chest. Take a deep breath here. Letting that bottom hand dangle, we're going to pulse. Very small pulse here. So take a deep breath in, exhale, and pulse. Turning on that front leg, turning towards that front leg, bending on that knee, turning on that back leg onto the ball of that foot. Hands frame the front foot, slide it back. We're going to come right into your downward dog. Pedal those feet. Take a deep breath. It's much more hard to concentrate when it's hotter than Satan's butt crack. Sorry. Your mind gets more jumbled when all you can think of is hot, so hot. Anyway, moving on. We're going to lift that left leg high. Take a deep breath in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Come forward. Draw 2 squares with your knee. Come right back up. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Come back. Exhale. Draw 2 squares. Come right back up. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. We're going to step it up. Turn and lower on that back foot. Bring both hands on the inside of that left foot. We're going to open it up. Bring that right arm over right ear. Again, you can pop up on your fingertips here. Use a block. Take a deep breath. And we're going to come right into our peaceful warrior. Back to your warrior two. We're bending, straightening, bending, and straightening. Make sure you're breathing. Looking over that middle finger. Straightening on that front leg, reach it front as far as you can, coming into your triangle pose. Opening that chest. From here, we're going to take a very deep breath in and exhale, pulse. Turning, coming over that front leg, bending that front leg, turning on the ball of that back foot. We're going to bend that back leg and step it up right to the front of our mat. Coming into our first forward fold. Activate those thighs, tailbone towards the sky. Tighten the core, bringing more weight into the balls of your feet. Take a deep breath here. And let's slowly begin to roll it up. Breathing in, arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to come right into chair pose. Bringing more weight into the heels. Hands can come down to your heart center, and we're going to pulse it. Forward fold, rise on up, arms overhead, come back to your chair, hands to heart. This time lift all 5 of your left toes, place them down on the mat. We're going to lift the right knee and come into warrior 3. Bend it in, straighten it out, coming back, chair pose. Lift all 5 toes on the right side, lift the left knee. Coming into warrior 3. Bend and lift and bring it back to chair pose. One more time on each side. Don't worry if you fall. Don't worry if you wobble. It's all good. One more time. Coming into your warrior 3. Bend everything in. Straighten it out. Step it up. Coming into chair pose. Twisting over to the right. Lifting the belly off of those knees, keeping knees in line with one another, bringing more weight into the heels. Let's open those arms and bring them back. Come through center, twist it right over to the left. Lift the belly off those thighs, keep those knees in line, and open up those arms. And let's forward fold. Roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes last, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing in, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive it down. Hands come to the mat. Come into your plank. And drop those knees down. Back to a tabletop, curl those toes under. We're going to lift about an inch off the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to chest, bring it back. Knee to chest, bring it back. Knee to chest, knee to chest. Keep that inch off of the floor. Keep going. Drop those knees down. Sit back for a moment in child's pose. Melt forehead to the mat, chest towards the mat. Take a deep breath here. Slowly roll it up, round through that back. We're going to swing those legs around. We're going to come in to boat pose. Again, if you're just working on your boat pose, you can place a block behind you, maybe a couple stacks of books, something just to keep you lifted to work on that core so that eventually you can do it without. So coming into boat pose, we're going to straighten the right leg and twist over to the left, keeping the left knee bent. We hold this here for one breath. Come through center. Take it to the other side. Hold for one breath. Take it to the other side. Hold for one breath. Other side. Hold. One more on each side. You got this. And let's slowly lay back. Bring those knees into your chest. Take a breath. Maybe give yourself a little back massage. Bringing both feet to the mat. Let me scoot up so you can see me. Bringing both feet to the mat. Let's interlace the fingers. Bring them behind your head. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Lift shins so they're parallel with the sky. And we're going to touch elbow to knee. Bring the opposite leg out straight and let it hover. And hold it for a breath. Take it to the other side. Hold it and take a breath. Other side. Hold it. Take a breath. Hold it on the other side for a breath. One more on each side. And give yourself a good morning stretch. Really stretch through those hands and feet. I just want you to see that slow and controlled core movement does just as much as, hardcore moving at a quick, fast pace. So just keep that in mind. We're going to finish off with just a little stretch. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Lift the left shin parallel to the sky. Interlace those hands behind that thigh. And bring everything in towards your chest in recline pigeon. Take a deep breath here. It should feel nice and relaxing. If you're feeling any kind of straining, you might want to pull back on the legs a bit. And let's release. Take it to the other side. This time, right foot on the mat. Cross that left leg over. Right shin becomes parallel with the sky. We interlace hands behind that thigh and pull everything in to a reclined pigeon. Take a couple breaths here. Excuse me. Keeping both feet flexed. And go ahead and release. We're going to come into a seated meditation. So if you would like, you can turn to one side in fetal position and come up into a seat from that. Or come into a little ball. Nose to knee. Knees, nose to knees. And we're going to rock and roll. Utilizing the core for momentum. I like to rock and roll. For me, it's very fun. I love it. But not everybody can do that, so I understand. If you want to finish off with our seated meditation, you can sit up on a block or just come into a nice comfortable seat. It's up to you. I like to finish on a block every time. You can just crisscross at the ankles or maybe half lotus. Wherever you are, make sure you're seated in a nice comfortable seat. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Close your eyes. And maybe you place a hand on your heart and your belly. Maybe you have your hands at heart center or in your lap. We're just going to take a few moments to breathe in silence, just for some meditation and just to become present. Try to get out of our heads for a few moments. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and exhale. Continue breathing on your own. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Go ahead and smile. We're going to finish off with 2 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. One more deep breath in. Give yourself another big smile. Gently open up your eyes. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you back for tomorrow. Take care, my friends. Namaste.